So as the title suggests, it says the real reason why Falcons lost. But this game doesn't do the greatest job demonstrating it. I thought I would just make that one of the first things I talk about. This is the game that made Team Falcons lose against Furia ultimately. However, Furia reverse swept Team Falcons. And I was looking at the stat line or the score sheet, whatever you call it, like the scoreboard for every single game. And like games 1 through 3, Falcons won, right? With pretty convincing numbers. They had like 2+ goals a game. However, when Furia started coming back in the reverse sweep, oh, look at that passing play. Could have been nice if someone was there. When I was looking at the score sheet or the finals for Furia and Falcons for the last 4 games, Team Falcons only scored a combined 3 goals. The first 2 games they scored 0 goals, so it was like 2-0 Furia, like 3-0 Furia, something like that. And then it was like, well, we'll just say like 3-1 Furia in the 3rd game, and then in this game, the 4th game in a row that Furia won, Team Falcons had more than 1 goal, but I still think it is a very low amount of goals to be scored for even Team Falcons. They are definitely like, do I think they're a more defensive team? Yes. I think they're like a mistake, like the team that's least likely to make mistakes. That's what Team Falcons is in my eyes. So whatever word for that, use that word. They're the least likely to make mistakes out of like any RLCS team. Their offense is a bit lackluster sometimes. Oh, that's just wide open. I guess their defense is too. Look at that. It was literally wide open. I actually want to look at this. Like, what happened here? Who is this I'm watching? Wait, who is in this car? Oh, Ahmad was in the Octane. Okay. So let's back it up. We're on TRK, who's out of the play for a minute. He forces the challenge on the ends. He actually does get the touch. Ahmad goes, and caio gets it over him. Okhalid just doesn't get the hit here. I feel like Okhalid should have had that, honestly. Even though he was last back, and maybe someone should have been behind him, I still feel like that was his ball to get. He's very low boost here. He just couldn't like get out to the ball. Like he couldn't really get out to it. I don't know. Really unfortunate though. If he had gone to the spot on the wall earlier, he would have definitely been able to meet up with it. But like he just wasn't able to get there in time. But once again, I just feel like the offense from Team Falcons, if that gets like raised or just like, I don't know, if that's improved, I think they easily are the best team because their defense is pretty good, except the play we just saw. So far, this replay is really not doing justice on like all my thoughts, but this is just from all the games I've seen in total. That could have been a very good opportunity. I think like Team Falcons can definitely like do anything with their lineup. Obviously, they are super mechanical, all 3 of them, very consistent, which is my prime reasoning for why they're so good. And they can play some pretty good defense. Furia, though, they showed that they are very, what is Furia good at? What made them so brilliant in this LAN, in every LAN? I mean, yanxnz is obviously the first thing you think of when you think of Furia. It's just like, well, yanxnz is on that team. Like, their team is so good. Caard is a great shooter, in my opinion. I think caio is a great shooter. I think they have 2 like selfless players, and then yanxnz who can get a bucket on his own. That's the way I see it. Their defense, I think, is solid. Do they make mistakes often? I haven't watched Furia enough to really determine. Like, I'm surprised this wasn't a goal. I'm going back real quick, and I don't know if it ends up being a goal, but like, this is what I'm talking about with Falcons. I feel like they should have been a little more pushed up, but like right here, that's got to be a goal. Okhalid and TRK just couldn't connect. The pinch was really heavy. Okhalid was just expecting like a softer pinch off the wall, but TRK just absolutely just lasers it across the way. So Ahmad's coming all the way down the left side of the field, which is really nice. And then he shoots it, and it's just high. I mean, it's a shot that really should go in as an RLCS player, but shots like that are not the easiest thing to do. I feel like that's forgivable. This ends up going in though. Okhalid does get the shot. TRK with a great pass goes off of the backboard and just drops straight down. Okhalid's up, reads it very quickly. You can't save that. Even if you're right in front of the ball in net on this play, like this player right here, this is Yan's. Look how fast that ball is. You're just not saving it. It's just that simple. He's literally right there, but that shot is just too powerful. So keep the camera on Yans for a bit. Ahmad goes up, blocked by caio. Caard. Look, Caard is in such a great position for that. Like, that's why Furia's offense was like so much better. They had people like they had the more trusting players, the more trusting team. They had players pushed up when they knew, like Yans, he's following this ball out, and although he couldn't quite get there, he's still trying to make the play happen, and nothing bad happens out of it, because, like even caio and Caard is connecting right there, because Caard's pushing up, he sees caio has the ball, he can get a pass off. Furia just has, like, I mean, what more can I say? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. All right, so I'm watching Caard. He rotates back around. He knows this is coming mid. caio just waits for the hit, flips it in, and it's just in. I mean, granted, the defense wasn't great, but just being there for the midfield pass is the difference between Furia and Team Falcons right now. Something as simple as that. Sure, the defense wasn't as good, but I've seen so many more opportunities from Furia in the past minute, the whole game, but especially the minute, than I've seen from Team Falcons. So, we'll see what happens for the next 45 seconds, though. Still time to come back. Ooh. Wait, that could have been really bad. I don't know if that was considered a whiff or what, but he did force the ball for the last person in net for Team Falcons. Ooh, this is bad. This is so bad. That was low key such a throw. This should have been so this is Caard I'm watching for starters. But Caard starts cutting in here. I remember watching this live and thinking, "Oh my gosh, like why isn't he like waiting back?" Like he should have been able to get that ball right there. It's coming right at the net. He's driving back, but he decides to cut in. I don't know if he thinks Okhalid is going to like air dribble it, but like both his teammates are downfield. There is no reason to go for this ball like this early. Or he thinks he's going for the pass infield. But either way, he definitely shouldn't have left the feed that early, Caard. He was probably very frustrated at like just everything right there, which I don't blame him. Yans and caio being downfield, but even though he's last back, he has to be able to defend that. The ball was basically like coming right at his net, and he was there for it. He just misread the play, I guess is the best way to put it. So 2-2, definitely some defensive mistakes out of both teams. No crazy goals where it's just been over so many defenders, but very respectable goals, I think is a good way to put it. Look at these chain dashes. So inspirational. Yans. Caard's going to stay down here. Actually, TRK is there to intercept. Caard's just going to rotate back now, maybe stay mid. He actually does go all the way back. I like that rotation. All right, we got overtime. We're staying on Caard. Actually, no, we're going to... We said caio at the beginning of the game, so we're going to caio. See what he does. Yans hits it down. caio, right side 100 boost. He's mid. He actually waits here. Oh my gosh, this is just in. And that's just a bucket. Who left the game that fast? TRK had enough. Wow, bro. This is very inspirational. 100 boosts. Caard going up the left side. First off, playing mid is the best spot you can play here, because Caard's going to beat everyone with this ball. Blah, blah, blah. Playing mid is going to be good. You see TRK and Okhalid were at the ball, but Caard hits it just over them. Literally all Caard does is hit it. He hits the ball. He doesn't try and dribble or do something like stupid. He literally just hits the ball because everyone's so close to it. Goes off their backboard. And what I like here is caio waits. He waits at the, not only like he's waiting mid, but he waits like back at the half field, right? Okhalid gets like, Okhalid and TRK are coming off the wall and they can't really get a good clear on the ball. And caio's just kind of creating that wall, like that midfield presence. But like not being too close to the play. He's not playing like the infield pass from Caard right here, because he's not going for this ball. It's him waiting for them to hit it and then hitting, like, I don't know. You can visually see it much better than I can explain it, but just him waiting right there and back is what made that play happen. I'm very impressed with that play in general. So really good stuff from the whole team. caio certainly underrated. Caard, great job from him. And Yans actually just bombed the scoreboard this game, but we all know how great he is. So Team Falcons, if they get like their offense a little better, I think they're the best team in the game, period. We all know how good they are. Both these teams are like so good, bro. It literally kind of could have gone both ways. Furia had a lot of momentum too. Yeah. Make sure you leave a like on the video, comment, and subscribe for daily videos. Have a good day. Peace.